Well, hello everyone. This is Ron, and I'm back with you with another episode of Empire Coins and Collectibles. So, what's this episode about? That's a good question. We're doing, I don't know if you could call it an unboxing, but we're going to be opening some recent purchases that I've acquired from eBay. And I'm only going to do three in this episode. And then I've got probably 6 or 7 more to open. So we'll do this in a series of videos. We'll call this eBay purchases unboxing number 1 or something similar to that. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Oh, if you could please like, share, and subscribe. That would help us draw more subscribers and it would help us reach more people. And of course, our goal is to inform and entertain. So I'm going to open this first one. To be honest with you, I have no clue now what's in these packages because I think the oldest one is probably a month and a half old. So I'm going to open it right here and we'll see what's in it. Maybe I won't chew into whatever it is I ordered here. And I can assure you, I probably ordered an error coin. And they've got it nicely wrapped. They've got it nicely wrapped. Oh, this is a 2021 Lincoln Cent big strike through error penny. So let's see what that strike through looks like. I've got my coin microscope open or on, and I've got this regular microscope down below here open. So we'll just go ahead and get this jewel opened up. And I'm saving the envelope so I can leave feedback, even though I'm a little late in doing that. So here it is. It's a big strike through. I don't know that you can actually see it, but there it is. And even if I flip to the smaller camera, we know the smaller camera here has some problems focusing, but here it is. Will it focus? Probably not. That's the reason why we have the coin microscope. And of course, we're going to see the most detail from the coin microscope. So let me flip over there. Well, that's kind of interesting. I'm not seeing anything really obvious unless it's right there on the shield. And what I'm looking for is my ink pen. So is that it? Let me get down a little lower. Come on down and then bring it back into focus. Do you guys see anything? Am I missing something? I see a fingerprint. So this thing was handled without care. That's never good. I can't attribute that to the seller. If I could, I would give him some proper feedback, but it might have been done that way prior to the seller selling it on eBay. I will check the listing to see if it mentions there's several fingerprints on this thing. That is bad form. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, let's flip it over. Is it around the ear, maybe? In there? I'm really not seeing anything that really is prevalent. Oh, right here, what I took for a gouge, I believe that's what they're saying, is a struck through. So it's a non-retained struck through. My apologies to the seller. Yeah, I'm going to bring it down a little lower, inspect it a little closer. Fairly uniform, doesn't look like a scratch or a gouge after the mint. So yeah, it looks pretty significant to me. What do you guys think? I'm not really seeing any I started to say toning, but when I turn it this way, I look and see toning. And that's a good sign because if it were an all fresh indention, I would have to challenge that it was done at the mint. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Do you have any votes from your side? Now, I'm also looking at Liberty, and you've got to be able to turn it. And if you think it's a double die, it has to show from all angles. And see, the shadows disappear. So that is not a double die. It's not even machine doubling. So yeah, okay, it's a circulated coin and it has a struck through error. Interesting. All right, let's go back to the main camera. So this one may have several in it, right? And it was also bought from an eBay seller. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I'm cutting it this way so I don't lose. I actually had something sent to me by one of our subscribers, Mitch, and I cut right through the address and lost that piece. And we were trying to respond back to him, and I didn't have his address. But in any case, I'm being very careful this time. Miss Empire will be very happy with me. Okay. Well, very nicely done. I'll let you take a look at this first. Here's the coins, right? Kind of interesting, isn't it? These coins. And what are these coins? Okay, these are the crossing the Delaware quarters. And there's one other, I can't tell just yet. But I've been struck by this. This was a freebie, I suppose, the seller sent me. So, Henry, thank you so very much. I do collect cards. I'm not sure if I collect the race cars like that unless they're autographed, but I'm going to smoke that one over pretty good. Let me open this up and we'll pull the coins out. Here are the coins. Now, obviously, you can't see anything about the coins. So what we're going to do is cut them open, and then I will put them in their own coin flips a little bit later, but I'm getting them ready to go under the coin microscope. So I'm going to put it under the coin microscope on a piece of paper, and we can move it around. So what do you think? Very nicely done. Now, I'm looking at, and I really would like to find where the toothpicks went to, because it's easier to manage them than an ink pen, but I'm going to bring the ink pen in very carefully. I'm seeing something right there. Must be part of the design. Move it around. Yeah, it looks like it is part of the design. Kind of interesting. And there literally was nothing. Wait, here it is. Let me take a quick peek. Okay, so this one, George Washington crossing the Delaware quarter, face die clash error coin. And I'm very pleased with that, simply because it's a very nice looking coin. And guess what? I don't have enough. Well, this side is scratched up a bit, but I don't have enough P-minted coins. Look at this. Now that coin has seen some circulation. Scratches there. Look at the face. Scratches on the high relief of the face. Unless that's what he's calling. Now this is the wrong coin. It's Delaware, crossing the Delaware. Now I'm seeing something else at the top up here. Look up here, down through here. Let's get down a little lower. Is that a die crack? Oh, a little lower. You know, the Philadelphia Mint has had some quality control issues, which makes it very exciting for us collectors. I think that's a scratch. given that the face has got scratches on it. Oh, okay. Now this is the error right here. It's the die chip on the right corner of Washington's mouth. That's the error right there. So I placed two orders. He shipped the two orders together. That's what it was. So it's kind of interesting. I'm a little disappointed that the coin has got a lot of scratches on the neck and up in the hair and some scuffing, it looks like. I'll have to look at that a little closer to see if that is scuffing out due to circulation. It could be something from the mint, but it bears a little closer look. But certainly the error, is this die chip right around the corner of the mouth. Okay, very good. So now let's look at go back to I'll leave that there. We'll go back to the other camera and pick up the other quarter. So the other quarter is the one Delaware, and this is supposed to be the face die clash error. Now, a die clash says that one of the dies bumped up perhaps against the other die and left part of its impression on the other die. And then when it goes to mint a new coin, that impression, the hint of that impression from the other die is transferred to the coin. So let's just take a look. Okay, so now you guys can see it. I'm going to move the slide around. Look around his nose. Look around Washington's face, just outside of his lips and his nose. And you see this structure, and it's not a scratch. It's actually part of another image that had to come from the die. And the only way that image could get on the die is if it were struck, by the other die. Now, we would need to see if we could match that up with something on the side, on the other side. We're looking at right there at the tip of the nose, out and in front of the lips, and then going back toward the hat. Yes, very happy with that. It bears some research on my part. As I put these in coin flips, I will annotate what it is after the research. But it's got to come from the other side, the other die kissing the reverse die. All right. Okay, let's go back to the main camera. Wait a minute. You know what? I should look around the rest of this just to be quick about it. Some scratches on his cape. Not seeing anything else. Maybe you are, perhaps. Now you can see that really good there. Okay, let's go to the main camera again. All right. So that was this coin. I'm going to go ahead and get things ready for the last coin. So the last coin is coming from Naari, Austin Naari. And I'll be opening this up. Don't recall how many coins are in here, but we'll find out. Sometimes that tape gets caught on the package on the inside. Nothing left in there, so I'll put the envelope there so I can leave feedback. I certainly will. Thank you as well. I will enjoy. So what I'm going to do is clip this off. And here's the coin. Now see, this one's well protected. And it says it has an extra rim, and it's a silver quarter, which is exceptional. Love silver. Who doesn't, right? And apparently it's an error coin. 1976. You know what that makes this coin? Anybody? And 1976 silver coin. I don't even have to look at it, but it is a bicentennial quarter. Just to show you. So depending on how crispy clean that coin is, it's probably going into annex. Let's see if we can identify the error on this thing. I've got to pull it out of the sleeve. And he put it in this plastic sleeve and a flip, and that's all goodness. He's just protecting the coin. So what we're going to do is go back to the coin microscope, and we'll put it in here. So let's get it well illuminated. 1776 to 1976. Those were good years. I was 20 years old, just to tell the story. How about that? And my wife and I got married in 76. So it's a good year. Okay. I don't know if that's dust on the inside. No, I think those are kind of scratches or bag marks, perhaps. Let's flip it over. It says bicentennial. Okay. United States of America. $quarter. The reverse looks really good. I like that frosty look. Look at that. Nice. Are you guys seeing anything? I think I bought it just as an example of a nice quarter. I'm not sure. A little concerned about the front. Not sure if that's going to drag it down, but I want you to look at that. I'm going to back this thing off. Let you get a good look at this coin in its entirety. And then you tell me what you think. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? These bicentennial coins, the quarters, the halves, etc., have really come into, and the Ike dollars especially, they've come into their own in the collector community. This being silver is, of course, very special interest to me. I'm going to see if I can move the lighting around a bit and illuminate it a little better. Is that good? Yeah, now look how frosty that looks. So I'm going to have to go back and look at some of my other 1770s to 1976 quarters to see if they have these frosty looks about them. Because this could be a very special quarter if they don't. It's gorgeous, though. Love it. What do you guys think? It says extra rim. I think what they're talking about is this right here, where it probably got out of the retaining ring just a bit. But to me, that doesn't make it super valuable or anything like that. But the condition of the coin does. So that's what thrills me. Okay, so let's go and do the wrap up since I've gone through all coins. I hope you found this interesting. I've opened up 3 coins. I've got several more to do. I'll do that in a follow-on unboxing. But let me know what you think about the quarters that's got the die chip on Washington's lip, the side of his mouth, and what you think about that 1776 quarter, that silver quarter. Do you think it has a chance of being MS65 or better? I think we're going to find out. I'm going to send it in to be certified. Okay, guys and gals, thank you for joining us. I hope this has been of interest to you, and I hope it's been fun. You take care, and I will see you in the next episode of Empire Coins and Collectibles. All the best.